Hi, and moving on to the next topic, which we will discuss, which is being objective and like the coach's goal in this sort of situation. So one of the big things that we drive from a coaching perspective is trying as much as possible to be objective in the situation. So when you're getting ready for comps and stuff like that, you zone in, which is good. You get sort of that tunnel vision into the competition, and you're smashing your way through it and prepping for it and working hard to get through to where you need to be, which is good. But at the same time, though, you also sometimes struggle with with seeing how much you progress through the entire situation. That gets lost. And a big way to sort of combat this is to look at earlier programming and targets and the way it weights, and then you'll see where you come from. An example I was talking to one of my clients about the other day was he started with me struggling to get 3 reps at 80 kilos. We're like 7 weeks into training and we've come up to 9 reps on 80 kilos for his upcoming competition. So in that sort of grand scheme of things, see the amount of progress that's made now. That's huge, and taken out of like training itself, massive. But see, when you actually look at it, when you're training, you don't think about these things. And it's sometimes difficult to see the forest for the trees due to the fact that you see how far you've came. Like, you've got that end goal in mind, but you keep on working towards the next goal. Sometimes it's hard to see the trees for the forest and seeing how many trees you've passed in the process of getting to that end goal. So always take that time, and your good coaches will do this. They'll take that time to remind you of how far you came from the start. Another example, a client started with me, 120 for an RDL, like 70 kilo for an RDL, and he was out for a week. Now I think on his RDLs he's up to like 160, 170. Had severe glute issues. They've been pretty much almost eliminated, and shoulder problems are completely gone. And it just shows the progress you make. But sometimes people forget that, and you live in a constant state of now where you forget pain and you forget what happens in the past until you physically actually think about it. Like, think how long it takes you to recover from potentially training now compared to where it was before. And these are the sort of things you want to progress. But these are all doing fantastic, and you just got to keep on pushing on. Remember that all these little goals that you pass and the progress of getting to your big goal are the ones that matter.